What's up, everybody? Welcome to Funeral Nation episode 159. We're back together. Last week we did a live episode, so if you did not see that, you need to go to our Facebook page and check out episode 158, which was shot live and streamed live, which we kind of plan to do a few more of those. We've got a lot of good response. People enjoy, I think it's because there's this they're waiting for you to say something off the wall on a live video. Like, it's going to happen,
Well,
right?
that's always an opportunity to do so. However, I typically will make sure and guard my words when we're live versus being on a taped episode. So how are you this morning, young man?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm just excellent out here in the desert. We're facing another little weekend where we'll reach maybe up into about 113 degrees. So it's awesome. You're either on the golf course early, inside, or in the pool. And my answer to that will be all three for the entire weekend.
I like it. Sounds like a good life.
All right. So, it's interesting. I saw an article or advertisement on C&J and the amount of volume that they do in the United States with insurance assignments. And I'm continually fascinated as I do my work here with the foresight companies, helping funeral homes eliminate their accounts receivables, why they don't use C&J. Okay? The difference between getting your money over here in 30 days and having it in with 2 is a cash flow issue. That's not a decision to be made. That's common sense.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and roll the promo for C&J Financial, our fuel for the Funeral Nation.
If all insurance assignment companies say they pay fast and are easy to work with, why do twice as many funeral homes choose C&J Financial? Over the past 2 decades, C&J and its affiliates have served in excess of 633,000 families and funded more than $3.6 billion in assignments to funeral homes and cemeteries throughout North America. If you're tired of the hassle, headache, and cash flow delay in processing insurance death claims, C&J's Fast Funding program can help. Let us show you why thousands of funeral homes across America choose C&J for their assignment funding needs, and why many associations, accounting firms, and industry leaders recommend C&J to their client and members. In every business, there's one gold standard. In insurance assignment funding, it's C&J.
All right, Ryan, interesting topic today that needs to be discussed. You posted it. You actually have a little bit more insight. I want to preface it before we get started, is that we are moving from an experience society to a convenience society, okay? So when I say that, it used to be that we want to go into places and have a great experience, etc., of, having coffee. Starbucks now their new buildings are made so that the drive-through is the primary source. In fact, they make more profit helping people be convenient and moving on, getting their coffee and going to the next step. Ordering anything, we used to have, pizza and Chinese delivery for food. Now you can get anything delivered to you.
That's right.
And of course, the impetus for a lot of this is Amazon. However, that's not necessarily great news for the funeral business. Will you share what you know?
And our research for this article about that we put out on Connecting Directors, 10 products that are available on Amazon that consumers are buying there and not from a funeral home, it goes much deeper. Currently, there is not a funeral-specific shopping category on Amazon. So consumers that are looking for funeral product find them in random categories, a lot of times under healthcare. So we've talked to a number of these companies that have products for sale, and what we found is that Amazon is actually building a funeral-specific store. There'll be a category for funeral products, from caskets to prayer cards and everything in between. And so we may be going, oh yeah, a consumer's never going to buy a casket on Amazon. Look, they could buy a casket on Walmart and it's not really that big of a deal, blah, blah, blah. Amazon is a different monster. There has not been a market that they've gotten into where they haven't dominated. They bought Whole Foods and now are delivering groceries through Whole Foods and other places over an hour after ordering. It's unbelievable, and they are crushing local grocery stores and making grocery stores have to pivot the way that they typically operate. It's not going to be any different in the funeral sector. So these are companies that are not just off the wall you've never heard of. These are companies that exhibit at NFDA and ICCFA and your state show that are going, okay, there's a market here, and either I get on board or I get left out. And I don't know, if you got the opportunity to jump on the Amazon train, why wouldn't you jump on that train? Because it's a locomotive moving full speed, and it plows over everything that gets in its path. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. And there will be a lot of naysayers that say consumers are still never going to do it. I don't know. It's different when it comes to Amazon over a Costco or a Walmart. We are used to buying the majority of the things that we buy on Amazon. I mean, look, we have a local Sam's Club, and my wife goes and gets all the supplies we need from the office at Sam's Club. It takes her 20 minutes to drive across town. She's like, you know what? My time's more efficient if I just place an order on Amazon and duplicate that order every month for what we need. And it takes me 45 seconds versus 20 minutes of drive time and then an hour to walk through the store and check out. It's convenience. And some of these products, a lot of them will be Amazon Prime because of the time sensitivity of a funeral. So you're going to be able to get these overnighted. If you are in a location where you have Prime now, you'll be able to get these products within an hour. So it's going to be interesting, man. I don't know.
So, Ryan, what makes me think about this is not just the products, which the products you can get online now, that really isn't going to be as a significant shock. What's going to be interesting are there providers that will become Amazon Prime preferred funeral homes that people now are researching just as much online for anything. Why not Amazon? I can see an ad pop up. Hey, did you know XYZ funeral home? And your market is an Amazon Prime provider. You get this, and this to do it, and you product, pick it.
It makes sense.
The bottom line is, if you don't think the folks in the funeral business are looking for different outlets and you're the only one they're going to sell through, that's a problem.
Right.
I think we're going to continue to see more direct to consumer type work, which means that funeral homes have to step up their game to reach and connect with their constituency, if you will, the families they're serving in communities, to showcase why to come there direct. Because you're competing now, not just with the other guy that is the funeral home down the street and they have a different jersey on the Little League baseball team. This is big time stuff. So speaking of big time stuff, I have to talk about my friend at Ring Marketing, Welton Hong. Last week, we spent a tremendous amount of time together, and I will unequivocally share that he has increased our SEO and our presence on the internet from his work. I highly endorse it. I think we're going to talk about doing some things, all of us together here soon. But if your phone isn't ringing, you need to talk to Welton.
We're Ring Marketing. We help funeral homes generate at least 10 more at-need calls per month. Our techniques help you dominate local search rankings and become the top choice for services in your area. We also proudly offer a 100% money-back guarantee. For a free copy of our book, visit www.funeralhomeprofits.com.
All right, Commander. Well, that kind of wraps up what we've got here on episode 159. We're going to have some different destinations where we're going to be over the next few weeks to record this show. So it could be interesting, and there may be another live coming your way.
Yeah. In fact, we make sure and don't want to close out that I will be in the Caribbean, in fact, south of the equator. I need to get some sun. Okay.
Yeah. And you work on that tan, sure.
And so I get to be on vacation in Aruba for a while. But, being close to the water, what's in the water are octopuses, and that their tentacles can take down ships.
Right.
Imagine what you could do if you had Kraken at your funeral home. What I find this particularly interesting is the management tool and their ability to connect with other companies and have integration from payments all the way through ordering products. And so I just think that in our world of technology, we were just speaking that Kraken is the way to go. If you don't have Kraken, you're wrong. Let's run that promo.
Quick and accurate communication is essential when dealing with families. Consider how your team communicates today with families. Post-it notes, while you are out slips, phone calls, emails, texts. Who gets them? Who keeps them? Who knows the family dynamics? With Kraken, your team can receive and respond to contacts and inquiries anytime, anywhere, and on any device. They can enter relationships, sync with your answering service, make notes, and forward to colleagues. They can also sort contacts and inquiries by name, loved one, or contact information. Not only that, but you can always see what funeral home team member communicated with the family. Need more speed? Just a couple of keystrokes is all it takes to find someone. Our family feedback surveys, which are free and unlimited, are also assigned through your contacts. Kraken keeps all your contacts organized and retained in a secure database forever. No matter a family's generation, you'll have a history of all your interactions with them. Your team can access that information whenever they need it, but they can't download it, which is peace of mind that your info stays with your business. Tips like these can help you free up your time so you can spend more time with your families. Learn more about Kraken at kraken.net.
Let's get cracking.
All right,
Perfect.
so next week you're traveling somewhere. I'll be, and then the next week we're both somewhere. So that's going to be exciting. You'll have to tune in. I will probably do something really special for that live or that interview. That'll be somewhat island-like. May even have a big announcement. Who knows what's going on then?
Love it. Cool. We'll connect, and make sure you tune in to our Facebook page to know what's happening. Are we going to go live or not? Tune in. We'll let you know. Until next time, have a great effing week.
Out here.